2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Spurs in an interconference battle here at the AT&T Center in San Antonio. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road. Robinson with the block. Offensive rebound. Pass to Burks. Inside. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, 16 points for him. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Burks. Picked by Randall. Lets it go with a 3. And Burks is good for 3. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
And Johnson with the stop.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Murray with it. Now defended by Randall. A crossover. Fournier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, the game of basketball has exploded in Europe, and in one country in particular, France. Evan Fournier has been a fixture on the French national team, and he has got some incredible teammates.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
For Fournier, he's joined in the international competitions by NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Boy, what a great 1-2 punch for the French, including those two. 9 players from France saw time in the NBA in the 2021 season. Gives you some sense of how the talent pool continues to expand. Incredible. 80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Next substitution. Derrick Rose. Kemba Walker.
And Murray. Here we go.
Knicks.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Robinson.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Next substitution. Obi Toppin.
And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 6.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Robinson. The layup off target. Johnson down low. Down low. Here's McDermott. And no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. 6-point game. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Next substitution.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Jones in the post. And a wide open look for Walker. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Knicks leading by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Thanks, D.A. Sounds like they're going to do what they can to get this offense rolling.
Yeah, they'd like to get out to a fast start, establish a little bit of rhythm and pace right up front.
Yeah, I think if they can come out and dictate the tempo, that's to their advantage.
Just 4 to shoot. On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Jones, following the score by Derrick Rose. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Collins in the post. Noel with the block.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Nick substitution.
And stolen by Noel. Here's Walker. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Collins, good.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Outside Rose. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 6. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
For 3, Fournier. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Gibson the screen. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Vassell. And he banks in the layup. Vassell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Pass to Vassell. Poked loose. To the paint. Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
And it's denied. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. McDermott. Toppin pulls it in.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. They trail by 1. Pass to McDermott. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Alec Burks. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Free throw good, Murray. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Pass to Pirtle. Toppin with the steal. Back to Rose. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. 1:30 left in the first half of the game. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 5-point New York lead.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Pirtle. Spurs working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Johnson can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
To the middle. And stolen by Noel. Right side to Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trailed by 5. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Vassell. Outside for Murray. To the inside. And here's McDermott to the left wing. And here is Pirtle. He's covered by Noel. And the basket by Johnson.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside Rose. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New York ahead. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Knicks with the lead.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Johnson in the corner for the lead. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
With the step back. Outside Fournier. Takes it inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Picked by Randall. Works for three. That shot off. That's the Spurs taking it the other way. Inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And he makes all 3. New York trailing. Works with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To the middle. And Randall throws it down.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Pass to Bakestien. Oh, good with the triple. For 3, Fournier cans it from downtown. And now it's a 3-point New York lead.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Jones. Back to Collins. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jones. 3-pointer on the way. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Randall. And it's in there.
Julius Randall.
6 points for Julius Randall.
We know that Julius Randall loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
They need this. And it's Walker laying it in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Barrett inside the 3-point line. He can't get that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Walker with it. Picked up by Barrett. To the paint. Stolen by Robinson.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Randall with the bucket. Here's Jones. 5 points in the game. In the corner, it's Richardson. Pass to Bakestien. Burks with the steal. Steps back. It's Robinson high post. Basket good.
Mitchell Robinson.
Robinson's got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Knicks leading by 7. And last year, Randall averaged double digits on the glass.
Right, he was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randall has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys.
Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
That's just too easy. Kemba, the innate sense to find the open player. Well done.
Hits it from 3-point range. He has 6.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Murray, here we go. And Gibson sends it back.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
Pass to McDermott. Lets it go from deep. Toppin pulls it in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Over to the left wing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks lead by 4. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. We're watching. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Vassell. They grab their own miss. Now here's Johnson. Back to Collins. Here's Vassell. They shoot again. Shot by Collins, no good. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Back to Walker. 3-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Murray with it. He's picked up by Walker. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Fournier. Outside for Randall. Pass to Fournier. Here's Walker. They double team Walker. Randall left side. And stolen by Murray. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Clearly a foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Collins, good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Rose. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Walker. Outside for Murray to take the lead. Hits the three-point bomb. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Pass to Burks from outside the arc. And the Knicks miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wide open look here for Murray. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Here's Murray. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Robinson. The shot by Burks. Nobody around. Sinks the triple.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside Collins. Here's Walker. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Up again. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Excellent reflexes from Julius Randle. Wow, what a putback.
Spurs passing it around. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal
And
foul.
New York making a change here.
First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
1:46 left in the game. Here's Murray. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. ability. Robinson with authority sends it back.
24 seconds.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Knicks leading by 3. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. For the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
Substitution for your Spurs.
New York with the ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. And it's Barrett penetrating. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
McDermott for 3. Here's Pirtle. Nice move. Crafty move. He lays it in.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
So here's Burks. Fournier in the corner. Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You can see with every repetition, R.J. Barrett adding to his offensive arsenal. Great pump fake to draw the contact.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So it's the Spurs now. Releases. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Back to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. McDermott for 3. The shot misses. And so it's the Knicks with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that